Hey guys, I.B.B dropping in on Shenzen, and I did actually do live commentary on this. However, at the last moment, I decided to scrap that and put this post commentary in here on this video. And the reason for that is because over the past few games, I have uploaded some videos where I've been squatting with my clan. In fact, this is the fourth game that I am squatting with them on. And I did that for a very specific reason, because I have a lot of people who ask me questions that they've never been in a clan before. What exactly are the benefits of being in a clan as opposed to playing this game solo? And so what I kind of wanted to do was maybe try to give people a better idea of what the differences are. And one of those is that you can get into some games with players that you know how to play this game, and it's a lot different from being matched up with just a bunch of randoms, because you never know if you're going to get in with a bunch of campers, or maybe, you know, there are times when I'll get in with a random and that random will be right next to a beacon but never get that beacon, and so you end up losing the game quick simply because somebody that you're in the game with plays a particular way. And I'm not going to say that any way that you play this game is good, bad, right, or wrong, because you can play it however you want. But when you're with your clan, you kind of have a better idea of what you can expect from them and what your role should be or needs to be. So when I squad with my clan, my playing style does change a little bit. When I'm solo, I'm probably a little bit more aggressive. I take a few more chances than I normally do when I am squatting with these guys. And why? Because I know that I don't always have to be that guy to go get the beacon. I don't have to be top scorer in damage in every game. I know that I've got these guys that I can rely on. And so in this particular situation that you saw here, I saw that I had two of my teammates attacking around the right side. And so what do? I go and stake out the left side of this structure. That way, whoever it is that they're attacking knows that if he comes back here, he better be aware that somebody is waiting back here, because if he comes out and he sticks his nose out, I'm going to blast it. And so it sort of sandwiches those guys and boxes them into a particular area there. Now, in that particular situation, I did not want to go any further with my aggression, because I knew that their spawn area was right there, and at any moment somebody could, if I went further, somebody could spawn in there and immediately have at me. Also, when I squad with my clan, oftentimes my teammates will have higher level bots than I have, and they have higher level weapons than I have. And so what that does, it actually puts me against players that are higher ranking than what I am. And so they are probably better than I, and they are better equipped than I. And so when I go up against players like that and I get schooled, and oftentimes I will when I'm squatting with my clan, I am actually able to learn and become a better player. And so that is sort of one of the benefits of being in a clan as well, especially with this new matchmaking. You can go in here and you can play some games against guys that are better than you, and you can come out a better pilot for it. And that's what I feel like. That's why I oftentimes will like to just get into a couple of games with my clan, just for that specific reason. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually hanging out with a partner. You know, I saw a plane came over here to back me up on this side, and so what I am doing is I see that there's a bunch of Ansel shields over here, and so what I'm hoping that Plane would be able to do with his thunder was to be able to take those Ansels down. And so once he takes those Ansels down, or at least diminishes their strength a little bit, I can then come in with my Orkans and Aphids and kind of finish the job a little bit. So hopefully this series of videos was informative, and hopefully, you know, I know some people don't even look at videos in that manner, but other people I know do, and so that was sort of my intent of putting this series of videos up. One of the things that I did learn is that I think we had a discussion. We had a loss, and it was a pretty close loss. It was the second game in the series, and we had a bit of a discussion in the clan chat afterwards. And I think sort of one of the things that we kind of came to the conclusion on is that it's hard to come out in mid-range bots first, and that's sort of what I had been doing. And I think I'm going to change that, actually, to come out in mid-range bots and then grab beacons and win the game, because oftentimes we'll come out in 2 or 3 mid-range bots as a squad, and we end up falling behind on beacons, and then we can never catch up. And so if we come out early in brawler bots and get a lead on beacons, maybe grab 2, 3, or 4 beacons and then hold it, make the enemy team come out and take those beacons back, we tend to have a bit more success that way. And so I think that's one of the things that I will change. And it's good to be able to record these games and then watch them after the fact, because you learn so much when you do that. And that is one of the things that I saw, is that, you know, mid-range bots, I guess, are probably better when you have a lead on the beacons, and then you're just trying to keep the other team off of those beacons. And I actually may even do away with the tridents on my Carnage that is in my hangar that I've been playing with for a while, and put some Thunders on there. Because I've noticed that when I come out, the first 4 bots that I bring out are brawler bots. I'm usually higher on the end scorecard than if I bring out that Carnage, especially since the new matchmaking came around. And so this series of videos has been extremely informative for me, and so you may actually see some of those changes coming down the pike in future videos. So if you haven't subscribed, if you're new here, subscribe. And also hit the bell button next to it. That way you get notified of new videos, in which I have every single day new gameplay videos. Don't be shy. Leave a comment down below. Smash the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Hope you enjoyed this series. Until then.